Hello, hello. See if this works. We got picture. Looks like we got chat. We got chat. Camera's changing. What's on? We got a Thai chicken curry soup, and then for lunch we're having Parmesan Garlic Flounder with roasted Brussels sprout and sweet potato hash over pasta with a piccata sauce. What do you think about all that? So of course we're going to start out with the soup. Good thing I remember that, huh?
Yeah, because I didn't see it on my thing. I'm going to put it right there so we don't forget to put it on.
You want that, or do you want the other ones?
I want this.
You want spaghetti?
Yeah.
Okie doke. So, to get started, we got a pot going. We got some stuff we got to get chopped up, and then we'll be ready to go. Had to make something I've never made before, which was a Thai curry paste. Which, if you can see it, it's right over here. This stuff. Heat, sweet, sour.
Yum.
It's delicious. About screwed it up. Forgot to put the garlic and the ginger in it. Caught that just a minute ago, so got that straightened out. Yeah, opened the microwave to put something in it, and there was my ginger and my garlic sitting there. I was like, hey, how y'all doing? Where do you belong?
I was like, how'd that get in there? Zero nice says, yum, yum, and yum, and it looks good.
Cool, cool, cool. So we're heating our pot up, get it going. Most of this stuff I've kind of got ahead of the game prepping it because there was a lot of prep work. Making that curry paste took probably about 45 minutes, I guess. So in the pan, we're just going to drizzle a little bit of olive oil in there. And we're going to have our onions will be going in. But in the paste, if anybody's interested, it's got sweet peppers, bird's eye chilies. Couldn't find any shallots, so I used red onion, galangal or ginger, kaffir lime, or kaffir, not sure how to pronounce that. And of course, we don't have those here, so we use regular limes. The zest off of the limes, lemongrass, salt, cumin, black pepper, and coriander seeds. Basically, pitch it all into a food processor. Turn it into that paste right there, and got you some goodness. Probably going to put that. My daughter can't eat the flounder because of allergies, so she's going to have a chicken breast whenever she gets home from work, and I'm probably going to put some of that on her chicken breast. I'm sure she'll like that. She likes spicy stuff. Very, very much so. Pot. This is pot with olive oil. Looks good. Thank you, thank you. Get this stuff out and get it going. So, as soon as the pot, I should have heated up the pot. I did that last week. I actually remembered to do it, and this week I forgot it. As soon as you think you're making progress, 2 steps forward, 4 steps back, right? But in the curry soup, onions, garlic, that red curry paste, chicken stock, coconut milk, soy sauce, brown sugar, shredded chicken, which I cooked yesterday and shredded it, carrots, bell peppers, grated ginger and garlic. Where'd the the garlic go? Yeah, the garlic and the ginger in the same pan, salt and pepper's in there. Brown sugar, which, just looking at all the other ingredients, that just doesn't look like that's going to be enough brown sugar, but I've never cooked this before, so we'll see. Carrots right there. A couple of limes will get squeezed in there. The coconut milk. Turn that around, coconut milk. And the chicken stock that I made yesterday, as well as some soy sauce. And then we finish it off with cilantro. The zest off the limes, the juice off the limes, and you're good to go. I feel like I'm missing something. What am I missing? Oh, the chicken.
Right.
It's like I just showed everything that's going in this soup, but I feel like I missed something. Shredded chicken. This is delicious. So, hopefully the sizzle won't be annoyingly loud, but probably will be. Because you can't have cooking without some sizzle. Can't make an omelet without breaking eggs, so you can't cook without some sizzle. Right?
Right.
Right. So, here go the onions. Just kind of soften them up. This is going to, at the end, this is going to simmer for a little while, so everything will finish softening up. Something about the smell of sauteing onions is miraculous. Yeah. Got that going. While that's going, I'm going to work on slicing up these peppers. Start with the parts first, and then move on to the big ones. It just said long, thin slices, so probably a little heavy on the bell peppers. Heaver? A little heavier on the bell pepper. But these are the colored bell peppers with the, or I should say the yellow, the orange, and the red bell peppers are a little sweeter, so they're tasty. So we don't mind that. Trying not to cut my fingertips off. It's always a good plan. Turn that down just a little bit. Don't want to burn them. Want to sweat them a little bit. Did I just? No, surely I didn't. No, I didn't. I didn't. It felt funny. A bit thick. Quite a few bell peppers. Babe, can you stir these onions, please? Maybe we need to take them, slide them over off that heat for a minute. They're cooking a little quicker than I anticipated. So we're just basically julienning these peppers, getting them ready to go in. Colorful dish, no doubt about that. difficult going through the skin here. Mise en place, everything in its place. Good times.
Yep.
So we got company coming over again. Mom's gonna come over and have some flounder. Take us back to our days in Florida. Biggest difference is it was fresh caught that morning.
Right.
Versus grocery store purchase. And the orange one.
So pretty. Colorful.
Very much so. Lots of flavors. Yeah.
I ain't saying it.
I ain't saying that either. Got some good chill music going. Music provided by Mr. Momo, of course. He has a very wide variety of flavors of music. All of them. Haven't heard one that I didn't like yet, so.
Great, great. He does a really good job.
Just got it set on a mix, so it does some trap bass, and then it does some chill vibe stuff like this, and then there's a jazz one, which this one might be. I don't remember. There's so many. Alright, coming back. We're going to throw in our garlic and ginger. You on the pot? Garlic and ginger.
It's coming.
I'm just going to mix those around for about a minute or so until they get fragrant and bloom out a little bit.
Onions, yum.
Then, I don't want to do that quite yet. Got to get the Thai curry paste ready. Delicious. This stuff. If you look in there, you can see the red peppers, and there's a little bit of cilantro. What all was in this? Where's my paper? Red peppers, chili peppers. We couldn't find bird's eye, so we had to go with what is habaneros. I can never remember that. So for the heat, the bird's eyes would have provided the heat, or Thai chili peppers, but we went with habaneros.
Hopping hot.
Went with red onion, 11 cloves of garlic, about 2.5 tablespoons of ginger, 2 squeezes, 2 whole limes with the zest of both the limes, 4 teaspoons of lemongrass, 2 teaspoons of salt, a teaspoon of cumin, ground cumin, a teaspoon of ground black pepper, and a teaspoon of ground coriander. Throw it in a mixer or a blender and food processor, and that's what you end up with. So it's calling for 2 tablespoons. So I'm going to put 2 tablespoons, but I got a feeling I'm going to end up adding some more at the end. Oh, that's our taster spoon. Oh, yeah. Messing up the taster spoon. You gotta have it. So we're going to mix this around with the onions and the ginger and the garlic, just kind of coat everything real good. Not sure y'all can see in there. Oh my gosh, that smells good. I can barely see in there. Yeah, we're going to add more of that, I can tell already.
Well, that smells good.
It does. Alright, so next, let's see, we put that in there, cook that for a minute. Then we're going to have the chicken broth. We'll need the tablespoon measuring spoon.
Gotcha.
Opening up the coconut milk right quick. Getting the tablespoon ready for the soy sauce.
Oh, that smells so good. Wow.
Chicken broth opened up. Get it ready. Yeah, that chicken broth I made yesterday's got those bones from those two chickens, the two whole chickens that I smoked week before last. That makes really good broth. Really good broth.
Okay, remind me and I'll look and see if one of those things is on Amazon.
What things?
To help open them jars.
I can get them open. I'm still a man. I know I'm old, but
Oh my God.
I ain't quite there yet.
It isn't that. It's just that them things seal up tight.
So we got that ready to go. Go ahead and throw in our peppers. Get all this off the spoon, off the spatula. That's
Yeah, nothing wasting
messing
nothing up
that
there.
up. We'll go in with our peppers. Lots and lots of color. Give that a mix around. So what you're doing is you're just layering the different flavors into the soup.
I don't understand them. I understand the low network thing whenever it's rainy, but the sun is out.
I don't know. It's the connection to the Wi-Fi. If we had it over on this side of the kitchen instead of on that side of the kitchen, it'd probably have a better reception. All right.
Need to get us a Wi-Fi booster.
Right. I don't know. I'm not. It's just bizarre because our phones will be at, really good reception, but that tablet for some reason.
It must just be where it's sitting over here.
Yeah.
Because it doesn't do this in the
So that's your
bedroom or
viewer,
anywhere. Huh?
We'll bring it over here.
Oh, okay.
I'm not saying you have to. I'm just saying I bet you have better reception. But who knows? Ain't got to do it.
We might do that next week. I'm liable to hit a button trying to move it.
Right.
So let's leave it alone.
That would not be good, right?
Everybody be like, where'd they go?
We got that in. Now we're going to go in with our carrots. Boop. Just like that. A lot of vegetables. Of course, most of the soups that I make every week do have a lot of vegetables in them. Those in our carrots. The carrots were supposed to be julienne, I'll be honest, but I wasn't going to julienne.
You got julienne bell peppers.
Yeah, we use baby carrots for everything because they're a little sweeter. But if I had full-size carrots, I probably would have julienned them.
Yeah.
It's just I got big hands.
That would have been a finger cutting risk.
Very much so. Alright. So we got that in there. Get the next thing staged up. Go in with our salt and pepper. So we'll start bringing the flavors of everything out. It's got just a touch of soy sauce, a couple of tablespoons of soy sauce, just to give it that umami flavor, I guess. smelling really good though. It's really fun cooking different types of food. I had somebody make a suggestion on Discord yesterday for a couple of German dishes.
Awesome. We did schnitzel once.
Right. This one has sauerkraut
Oh, cool.
in it and chicken, and it sounds really good.
Yeah, I guess we could take requests.
And then he had, I've already looked them up, added them to the recipe list.
Oh, okay.
Then the other one was like a German poutine. It was French fries.
Yeah. No, I know. I've seen that before. I know what you're talking.
It doesn't have gravy on it, but it's got what was it? Chicken, or you can use lamb and cucumbers and tomatoes. And
Oh wow, that sounds really good.
It looked amazing. Get the cutting board to wipe down right quick. Taster spoon went for a fly. Drink a little bit of coffee. All right. Get the chicken broth staged up.
Here's the taster's doing that.
Thank you. I'm going to go in one chicken broth. It's 8 cups of chicken broth. I know it sounds like a lot, and it is a lot, but I'm making this soup will last all week. Unless my children really like it, and if they really like it,
Gone by Wednesday.
by Wednesday, Thursday, I'll be like, I guess I'm going to make me a sandwich to take to work. Which is fine. That's why I cook it. 2 cans of coconut milk. Crazy how good this stuff makes tough.
Because I was trying to avoid it.
It didn't snack. It didn't snack, so you got what you wanted.
Yeah, whatever.
So, in with the chicken broth.
Because we're going to be klutzy today.
Alright. That's too much.
So this I need to put for the other.
Yep.
Right?
Yeah, we can use that for the other. There we go. Now all of a sudden it starts looking like a soup. Go ahead and bust this up. We're going to bring this up to a boil and then reduce it down to a simmer. Dark brown sugar. Get off. Kit.
Really good sugar.
Dark brown sugar. Kit.
Oh my goodness. Oopsie.
It clumped up.
Wow.
Throw that in. Of course, that's where the sweetness comes in. That, along with coconut milk, gives you sweet. All your heat comes from the different peppers. I really want to make this with bird's eye chili because I want to try it with more authentic ingredients.
I think we're just going to have to plant peppers all over the back porch.
I'm probably going to. So we probably should. Because we've had to buy peppers.
It's
like every week for a while now.
Mom says peppers will do really good in that, so she's a gardening expert. So.
Right. She'll enjoy that.
They used to plant sweet 100 tomatoes and get like sweet 5,000 tomatoes.
Right. Tomatoes the size of soccer balls. Alright, then we're going to go in with soy sauce. Staging up the last few ingredients here. I'm going to go ahead and put this up here because I just know we're going to add more. Oh, chicken. About to leave the chicken out again.
Poor chicken.
Poor chicken. Can't get a break. 2 tablespoons of soy sauce. 1, 2. Rinse that off in there. Put that there. Pass that off to the taster. While that's coming up to the boil, I'm going to get these limes.
Yeah, if you can get this stuff right here is awesome.
Yeah, Sanjay, they have a variety of different Asian sauces and stuff. They're delicious. All of them are delicious. They have regular and then they have organic. They have low sodium. I mean, they have the whole gamut. Do we put the zester in the...
Carrot says, hey, how's it going?
What's up, Carrot?
You need the zester?
Yeah, I'm going to need the zester. It's going just fine, my guy. How are you today? Carrot 1968. Were you born in 68 by chance? I'm doing good. That's awesome. Nah, I wasn't. Oh, your mom was?
Oh.
Well, if you add a year to that, that's when I was born. If you add a year to that, that's when my wife was born. So, we're all in good company. They say age is only a number, which it is, but it comes with other things.
Don't depress me.
Enjoy your youth, my guy. Have a good time. Working on the Thai curry soup. Chicken. I gotta put chicken in there because it does have chicken in it. Still got 2 lemons that I got to zest and put in there and juice. Coriander or that stuff. Jesus. I'm losing my freaking mind over here. Cilantro.
Cilantro. Which one are you talking about?
Come on, my guy. Boil. What time we got? 10:30? Yeah, we're doing good on time. So as soon as this comes up to the boil, we're going in with the chicken. Then I'm going to zest the lemons in there, juice the lemons in there, pitch the cilantro in there. Then we're going to taste it, see if it needs more heat, more salt, what have you. If it needs more heat, then we're just going to add more of the curry paste. If it needs more salt, then we'll add more salt, of course. More than likely, that's going to be the culprit right there.
What about the green onions?
They'll go in whenever I take it off the heat.
You gotta cut them.
See? That's why I keep you around.
You're just gonna throw them whole ones in there, right?
Yeah, because I got these green onions. As you can see, they're all diced up nice and neat and ready to go in the soup.
It's a green onion bouquet.
It's a green onion bouquet.
That was good.
So, as you might have guessed, those need to be cut up. We got a little action happening. I'm going to go in with the lime zest. A lot of citrus today, a lot of garlic. Between the 2 dishes that we're cooking, we used probably about 50 cloves of garlic-ish.
Ain't no vampires up in here.
Nope. The lemon zest, or the lime zest, this is green, it's not yellow. The lime zest gives it, of course, a little bit of lime flavor, and it also gives it a little bit of just a small amount of sweetness. In a soup like this, you really don't get the sweetness out of the lime zest, just the flavor of the lime. That was my fingernail.
Ew.
It's still there, it didn't come off. We're all in the same family. It's okay.
Look, we have chicken.
I don't have any. I don't have any diseases. The only disease is I love my family so much.
Oh my God.
That's one lime. What y'all think about the music? Nice. Can y'all even hear the music?
Chilled out.
It's not like watching a stream where somebody's playing a video game where it's action and different things are happening. This is kind of slow paced and chill.
You know, so you can wake up in the morning and not just
That's right. Gives us more time to converse. We did our Minecrafting last night. Based on where we left off, we might actually end up doing some more today.
Right, yeah, because that was really cool. The roof looks really, or the floor it is, it looks really neat.
Yeah, the ceiling for the first floor and the floor for the second floor has this pattern that we just kind of threw together.
Then we realized it looked like our backgammon.
It does kind of look like our backgammon board.
Like, oh, that's cool.
Alright, so there's the lime zest. We gotta hold on to the zester because we're gonna need it for the chicken piccata, or the fish piccata. The piccata sauce to go on the fish. Jesus! Help me, Lord, I can't talk.
See, that's what happens when you stay up late. No, it didn't bother me, but it bothers you.
I'm not used to staying up as late as you do. Alright, so we got the zest of two limes.
It isn't even helping because you have the colors.
I know. I just scraped all the color off of it. Now I don't know what it is.
Oh, I know what it is. It's your juicer there. It's yellow. It's throwing you off.
I know it. That's exactly right. Going in with 2 limes, juice.
Yeah, you got it right. Woohoo!
I know.
And what is that?
This is the other half of that other lime. That's getting juiced. And we'll set the juicer over here because we're going to need it for the lemon that goes in the piccata. Look at that.
Wow.
I know, I completed a sentence. I'm grown up.
Now, you refuse to grow up, right?
Pretty much, yeah. Alright, let's get that mixed in real good. There we go. Now we got a little simmer action going.
Yeah, look at that.
Of course, we're fixing to kill it whenever I dump this chicken in there.
Got some aromatics coming off of it.
Yeah. So we got about 6 cups of chicken, shredded chicken that I cooked yesterday. Only thing I had on it was salt and pepper. And cut it into chunks, browned it up on the range top, slapped a lid on it, threw it in the oven for about 20 minutes. And then took 2 forks and just started plucking it apart. Did you taste this?
No. Oh yeah. That's crazy because it's just salt and pepper.
So now we got the chicken in there. Give that a stir up.
What type do you need for that pasta?
The other one.
And don't forget to make it.
Don't forget to make it.
Bake it.
Yeah, you can pull out a pan and set a pan right here. That'll help me remember the bacon.
We need a wipe off right there. We got a little bit of chicken.
We got chicken juice.
Chicken crumbs.
Chicken crumbs. Hate them crummy chickens.
Bad chicken.
Bad chicken. Kill it. Eat it.
This pan's okay, right?
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, because I'm going to need the, no, actually, get the big one. Because I got to put all the vegetables into that pan. Alright, so we're going to taste the broth at this point in time and see where we're at. Okay, I've made a lot of Indian curries. This is my first Thai curry. And I expected it to be similar in flavor. But, no, it's completely different.
Oh, wow. Ooh, that's delicious. Probably needs more paste.
Needs more paste, definitely, because it's not hot enough. Probably going to need a little more brown sugar and a little more lime. What do you think? I'm not getting any lime at all.
I'm getting a little bit.
Yeah, a touch.
I grabbed you a couple.
What do you think? 2 more tablespoons?
Yeah.
So we're going in with a couple more tablespoons of the paste because it's supposed to be spicy, and right now it's pretty much void of spice.
Flavorful.
It's very flavorful, yes, but there's no heat on the back end.
How many more limes? 2?
Just 1, and then we'll go from there. Yes, I put 3 tablespoons in there. Nobody say anything.
Does that mean you're gonna zest it?
That means what, baby?
I'm gonna zest it.
Probably, yeah. Alright, so we're going in with that. You grab that brown sugar and put another tablespoon or 2 of brown sugar in there. Thank you. Where'd my towel go? So, I'm going to go in with another lime, another zest of the lime and juice, because it definitely needs a little more acid to it. And a little more brown sugar just to give it some more sweetness. And we'll augment the recipe. It's everything that I've read about Thai food. You should be able to taste all the different. You should be able to taste the sour and the sweet and the spicy. You should be able to taste all that. And we like it. We like food that's like that. Like I said, we can taste it all. It's just not. It needs to be more. It needs more-ish.
Yeah, because of that coconut milk, probably. 1,
2. Go ahead.
Okay.
So a couple more tablespoons of brown sugar.
Ooh.
Probably
Get away.
another tablespoon of salt. Or soy sauce. What do you think? Try the soy sauce first?
Yeah.
Before we just rip off on them?
Tablespoon, you said?
Yeah. Get all that good lime zest off the back of the zester. And cut this bad boy in half.
You said 2 more?
Yes. Double working this pot.
It's all good.
It's all good.
Another drip. Don't waste it.
It's all good, man. I know somebody out there will get that reference. From what? Oh, the smell changed on it. Alright, so we got a little extra stuff in there. We're going to give her a stir up.
See if we need some salted.
See if we're going to add more salt or if the soy sauce is going to take care of business. spoon back in action. A little bit of broth. Probably going to need more salt, but now I got the lime, I got the sweet. A little more heat probably wouldn't be too bad.
Oh wow. Now, so what, another thing of paste and some salt?
I think so, yeah.
1 tablespoon.
We're going to go in with a couple more heaping tablespoons of the spice.
Yeah, you knew that wasn't going to be enough.
I knew it wasn't whenever I was looking. But see, I'm wondering if we actually could find the 11 bird's eye chilies that it calls for.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And salt. Good pinch of salt. That'll help waken everything up. Give that a stir up.
I don't even know how I do that. I should just leave it like this.
Right.
We're going to be in both of these. No points.
Cut the heat off on it and add in the cilantro at this point as well. Don't want any of it to get away. And this is like twice as much cilantro as it calls for, but we really like cilantro, so.
Right.
Right. We like everything that's in here, so we should really like this overall when it's finished up. I so really want to thicken this up a little bit with something. Probably make a pot of rice later. Just once it cools off.
Some of it, just put it right in there.
Yeah. Once it cools off, then we can just dump it in and stir it all together. All right, here we go. Everything's in there now.
Always do the Chevy thing. You put the little dome in the middle and put the little trench around it. Yep. Is that it?
This is, yeah. It still needs more heat, but it's really good. Sorry.
Oh man. Wow.
Yeah, the heat won't come until at the end, and it's very light.
Wow. Does that mean more paste, or do you want red pepper flake?
I don't know what else I would use the paste for.
Okay.
So we're going in with more paste. And like I said, though,
See, I thought the whole darn thing was going in there.
I think it might end up.
Yeah, because I mean, you slowly working your way towards it.
Yeah, we're halfway through it now.
So just like put 2 in there and then go from there.
That's what I've been doing, is putting 2. Give that a little stir.
See, it's better to do a little bit at a time than dump in there and like, oh no, run it.
Yeah. And there's ways to tone over spicy down. There's acid, salt helps tone down too much spice.
Sugar.
I think sugar just tricks your mind. But
cream will do.
Cream will help take it down a little bit.
That's probably what it's competing with, is that coconut cream in there. That's why it took the spice down on it.
Yeah.
Because if we taste it straight, it's spicy.
Well, that's why I'm thinking
Yeah, the bird's eye.
those bird's eye chilies. Because on the Schofield range, they are almost twice as hot as
The habanero.
the habanero.
I love how he just looks at me, how he pronounces. What is that thing called again?
That orange thing. It's a little more spicy. It's at a really Mom could probably eat it at this level. Tastes really good though.
How much is left in there?
About a third of what we started out with. This was full.
Do 2 more.
Put the heat back to it. Alright, we're going with 2 more.
YOLO boy says hello.
What's up, YOLO boy? YOLO boy, that is Rob. Am I correct? I think. Or am I wrong? I'm thinking of somebody else.
No. This is not yellow, it's YOLO.
YOLO. Not Rob. I'm thinking of somebody else. Welcome in. We're just getting finished up with the Thai chicken curry soup. We're trying to get the spicy heat, not temperature heat. Trying to get it where we like it. The flavors are amazing. Garlic, ginger, a little bit of soy, sweet from brown sugar, the carrots, the bell peppers. And we had to use habanero peppers instead of bird's eye chilies. So we're getting there.
It says looks good.
How's your day going so far? That's a crazy question.
Might not be day.
How's your day going so far? Well, what business is it of yours? Shut up. Just ring my groceries up.
It says, alright, what about you?
Yeah. If I get the spice right on this so we can move on to the main dish for today, we'll be in heaven. Golly, Mom. It's just good.
That's it right there.
It's delicious.
Oh wow. Yep, that's perfect. No more. Finally.
Then I can use the rest of that to put on the chicken. My daughter can't eat what we're having for lunch, which is flounder. So I can spice, I'm cooking her a chicken breast, so I can use that to spice up her chicken breast. I got one more thing that's got to go in there, which is some green onion. And then this will be going bye-bye into the refrigerator, and we'll get started on the lunch stuff. So, even though lunch is flounder will actually be the last thing that I'll be cooking because it only takes about 15-20 minutes to cook the flounder. I'll be baking it with an Italian breadcrumb. I'll flip over to the cutting board one. So the green onions, just going to get a rough chop through them right quick. Then they go in the pot.
Are we using just straight water for this pasta?
Turn the oven off.
Or are we going to use broth?
I don't want to, that's a lot of broth to waste.
Okay. That's why I was going to get the water put in it.
Yeah, be a good idea.
How many cups?
You want it about 3/4 full. And the taste of these green onions will finish this dish off nice. Really, really nice. I can get them under control. Being a little ornery.
You have to be so little. Oh wait a minute, that goes with the territory.
That's right.
Watch it.
Little and precocious.
Watch it.
But yeah, I'm thinking of cook up some rice later on. Put this over rice. That's going to be...
Yes, it will be delicious.
It's going to be tasty.
Is that close enough?
Yeah.
You want it salted?
Yes. Definitely.
Just this side of seawater, right?
Just this side of seawater. She's getting the water ready for the pasta that we're going to have with the fish, which I know sounds strange, but kind of sort of the way we're doing it. We're doing a fish piccata. You've probably heard of chicken piccata. We're doing a fish piccata, and the noodles, we decided to go with pasta instead of rice. And the noodles will go in the piccata sauce because the fish is going to be baked, but it's going to have a breadcrumb on it, so it's going to be a little crispy. We don't want the sauce to soggy out the fish, so the fish is going to sit on top nice and pretty. And then once we go, the stream ends and we go to eat it, then it just all gets smashed together.
It'll be ugly then.
It'll be ugly then, that's right. Pretty before you eat it, and you know, once you get that picture, it's downhill from there.
Right. Just get out the water.
Alright, get a little wipe down right quick. Today's one of the good days on the cutting board. Not cutting any proteins, it's all vegetables.
Yeah.
It'll be an easy cleanup.
Right.
Okay. I'm going to have to sharpen my knife though. There goes the green onions getting all stirred in. Alright. Spatula is going to get rinsed off and used for the next dish. Soup is all done. Do we need to do one more taste?
Probably.
Probably. So we're going to do one more taste. Yeah. It's going to be really good with some rice, no doubt. Yeah, where Indian curries have cinnamon and allspice and clove, this is just delicious. It's all about the peppers, there's no doubt about that, because there's a ton of different types of peppers in here. Sweet peppers and hot peppers alike.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Nice, nice, nice.
Mm.
Cool. So the soup is thin, finito, done, end, out of here. See you later. Top on it and say goodbye. Alright, next we're going to need, sorry if this makes too much noise, but I'm going to need this pan. And we're going to preheat our oven. So this next part is going to be vegetables, because we're doing a Brussels sprout and sweet potato hash to go with the fish. So we're going to get the started on that. The vegetables all get roasted, except for the onion. The onion will just get sauteed in the pan over there. But Brussels sprouts. Oh, I need a bowl. Okay. I want to just rinse that one out. There was nothing in that, was it? It's dry. We got to toss these in the oil. So the Brussels sprouts, we're just going to cut the ends off of them. Take off these little outer leaves. Sometimes they can be more bitter than the Brussels themselves. Okay. And then I'm going to have a bowl over here to the side. And we're going to quarter these bad boys. Into the bowl they go. Make sure I'm on the cutting board. Yeah, on the cutting board. I'm just cutting them to get more surface area so they'll cook a little more evenly, because not all Brussels sprouts are created the same. But what's really nice is sometimes those outer leaves, like those two I just threw in there, they'll crisp up. They'll be like little Brussels sprout chips. Delicious. Used to not be a big fan of Brussels sprouts, but then I learned about oven roasting them, get them a little bit caramelized.
Oh, they're like candy.
And they really get sweet. It's kind of crazy. Alright, let's get into a routine here.
Just so you know, she's off.
Do what?
She's off.
Jade is off?
Yes.
Oh, I thought she... Okay. Take that chicken breast out. I thought her daughter had to work today, but...
She worked last week.
That's right, she did work last week, didn't she? So I'll be cooking her... Whoa, that one's kind of dark. I'll be cooking her chicken breast.
You want this paste out too?
You might want to let her taste that. I think she'll be fine with it, but...
And a shot of tender.
So yeah, I think that paste on her chicken will be nice. Like I said earlier, she likes the spicy stuff, so... She should like that, for sure. So I'm going to do the Brussels sprouts first, and then I'll do the sweet potatoes. And then we got some bacon that we got to cook. Should have got the bacon first, huh? Yep. It's okay. So I do have a protein that I've got to cut on my cutting board. Oh well. Did a lot of prep work early, but most of that was for the soup. Probably should have done some of this too. Hindsight being what it is, whatever. Quite a lot of Brussels sprouts. Okay.
The habaneros. Let's settle
Okay. So no on that. I guess it'll just be salt and pepper then.
sauce.
Yeah, afterward, yeah. After it's cooked, yeah.
Totally.
Huh?
Yes, is this okay for the bit or just that?
Yeah, yeah. That's a lot of Brussels sprouts.
Yeah, because they all really like Brussels sprouts.
Yeah, but it's getting mixed with other stuff. That one got away. Escape. I think I should probably stop here.
So you need something for this?
Yeah, for the rest of them, just
We can put it in that other thing we're thinking about doing.
yeah. Because I mean, look, I've got sweet potatoes and onions and bacon and
Will this hold the rest of them?
yeah. And then next, I'm going to take this and drizzle a little bit of olive oil over the top. Need bacon next, baby.
You need what?
I need the bacon and then the sweet potatoes. Give that a toss. Then we're going to put a little bit of get to it. A little bit of granulated garlic. Keep that out. And then a little bit of salt. And a little bit of pepper. So the olive oil, you coat everything with it, and then whenever you put your seasonings on there, they all stick.
It's lurking.
Just like that. Who?
Ink.
Cool. Ink.
Yeah, here, look at it.
Appreciate the lurk. Ink. Nice. Welcome in, welcome in. Then I'm putting a little bit of olive oil on the pan. Take a little silicone brush. Boy, that's a close-up right there. Just brushing the olive oil all over the pan. Just so the vegetables don't, some of them are going to stick. I mean, it's just nature of the beast, right?
Right.
Don't want to put too much on there, it'll smoke, and then you get this smoky, charred flavor, which is not bad, but you don't want it to be a burnt flavor.
It'll take all and everything else you put on there.
Yeah. Yeah, it'll definitely dominate. So once I get this on there like that, I'm going to take the Brussels sprouts. They'll go on half the pan. I'll pass this to my wife so she can spread out halfway. While she's working on that, I got the sweet potatoes. And we're going to peel. That's the oven. Oh, is this one of them Japanese sweet potatoes?
Yeah.
Cool.
I can't remember what it's called.
Yeah, it was some sort of a yellow, Asian, or white.
Orange.
Ready? That's white.
Oh, okay, that's not right. It's white then.
Yeah, so
Like I
Asian.
said, there's like 5 of them right there in a row.
Yeah, Asian white sweet potatoes. We're going to roast these along with those green vegetable little cabbages. What are they called? Brussels sprouts. Golly bum. I'm struggling today.
Yeah.
So just going to peel these, dig out that eye right there. Grab the second one. Sweet potatoes, one of them superfoods. All kinds of goodness stuff going on in there. Match that up with some Brussels sprouts and some onion. You can make a meal out of that right there by itself. Of course, you add bacon to anything.
Right.
Makes it taste better. So. 2 sweet potatoes.
We need those rinsed today.
Yes, ma'am. This one's kind of got an elbow in it. It's hard to dig out. The sweet potato skin is not like a regular potato skin. I mean, you can eat it, but it's very, 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 very fibrous. I guess it just helped clean your system out. Alright. That. And the cutting board. Rinse my knife off. Grab the trash can and just like that. Clean cutting board.
Wow.
Alright. Sweet potatoes made a little bit of a mess, but
Should we start warming this pan up?
yes, please.
What do you want else?
6. So for the sweet potatoes, the key thing is going to be having them approximately the same size, which can be difficult, especially when one's got an elbow in it like that one does. But we'll get her figured out. Sweet potatoes are hard as nails, boy.
Yeah.
Take your time when you're cutting sweet potatoes.
These are really good, but I thought I was getting the other ones.
No, you're fine. Oh, the arm, yeah.
Yeah.
It's alright. So we're going to do the same thing with the sweet potatoes that we did with the Brussels sprouts. They're going to get a little bit of oil put on them. And salt and pepper. No garlic on the sweet potato. I'm really trying not to cut myself here. I want a non-bloody stream. We're going to butt those up together and keep it chunky, but you know, reasonable in size. Stick them with a fork. Baby number 1 is up and in the kitchen.
Yeah.
Huh?
He said baby number 1 is in the kitchen. She
So,
got the wild hair going today.
And we got a compliment at the grocery store the other day, didn't we? Right.
There's a lady, all 3 of us were walking. She goes, beautiful hair, and then she goes, beautiful beard, too.
When you're bald, you take all the compliments you can get about hair.
I did not steal your hair.
What'd you say?
She said she did not steal your hair. It had nothing to do with it.
Genetics.
Sweet potatoes. I have to say, I don't really get nervous about cutting stuff, but I do get nervous about cutting sweet potatoes because they're so stinking hard. Let's see, what are we going to do with this bad boy here? Let's cut them in half. There we go. Make them a little more manageable. So you don't have to deal with what you got. You can work your way around it. Keep your fingers safe.
The only reason she's up is to season her chicken breast.
Oh, I can't season a chicken breast?
You can.
I was just going to put salt and pepper on it. Maybe a little bit of that piccata sauce at the end.
That's not that stuff I brought.
No.
I don't know what that is.
It's a lemon butter caper sauce. It's delicious. You've had it on chicken.
It's that thing that your grandma likes on the chicken scapolini, remember what it was called?
Yeah, that she wanted on for her birthday.
Oh, you can see my hand.
All right, sweet potatoes. Get a drizzle of olive oil. Get a tossy. And then we're going in with some salt. Excuse me, baby. Going in with some salt. Then going in with some pepper. And then we'll give it another tossy. No garlic on the sweet potatoes, even though they're all getting cooked together. The garlic will be primarily on the Brussels sprouts. I think we have an escapee. Yep. Escape! Okay, then I'll pass that off to my wife. She's going to put that on the other half of the pan. Then I'm going to slice up this bacon. And pull that down just a touch. So we've got a whole pack of bacon. Used to be a pound, now it's 12 ounces. So we're getting shorted on our bacon just a little bit, but company's got to stay in business, so they got to make adjustments, I guess. Just slicing the bacon, cross-cutting it basically to the slices, end up with these little bacon bits at the end after it cooks. And then we'll have some delicious bacon grease to finish up the hash in, just a touch. Nothing says love like bacon dripping. All right, sweetheart, you're gonna have to
I'll set myself
in the pan. I just had to do it, so. Alright, while that's going, we're going to put our water over here. We'll put that on a low heat just so it starts to get a little bit of cooling to it. And no, we don't have to wake them up. It's not time yet. But when it's time, right. You already salted that, right? Huh? We'll need the, what's this for? Oh, okay. Just checking. Oh, it's already out. Never mind. Need that bowl. This strainer right here. Letting that bacon cook. I'm going to wash my knife off. Get the cutting board washed because we got to cut onions. While the bacon is cooking, Alright, our vegetables going in the oven. We're going to roast at 375, which I forgot to change the temperature because I'm an idiot. I'm going to roll that for about 20. And they're going to come out hopefully with a little bit of color on them. A whole lot of flavor. About forgot them, to be honest. Adina was like, is this supposed to be in the oven? Well, no, we're going to leave it there until it cooks.
That's what I'm here for.
Right, because it's magic. It's a magic kitchen. Yeah, we're not as polished and professional where they stick something in this oven and they go over and take out the completed dish in another oven.
Yeah, because they were there like 8 hours before
Right.
They actually film it, blah, blah, blah.
I mean, we do our prep work prior to the stream, but we ain't that kind of prepared. This is a kitchen inside of a house. This is not a kitchen in a test kitchen somewhere.
Okay, there's your pretty book.
Thank you. So no piccata sauce on that chicken.
You're still using it in fact.
No, that might be good. Yes, ma'am. Grab a new trash bag. I'll pull that one out right quick. Cook, bacon, cook. Nothing like bacon cooking, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Bacon.
Thank you, baby. Alright, check on the bacon again. Go ahead and crank our pasta water up. We can go ahead and cook the pasta. Surely not. So, while this is going, you really don't want to walk away from it because y'all know how bacon is. 1 minute it's fine and the next minute it's starting to burn. I'm really tempted to put some salt on it. I've done that before. It just enhances the flavor of the bacon. What's the salt do? Oh. Beautiful. Well, babe, if you want to flip this bacon around, I'll cut the onions. And keep it. I am going to the cutting board. Everybody watching the stream probably wants to watch the bacon cook.
Right.
Yeah, I can't blame them, you know. The onions are the last part of our hash that we're making. So I'm just going to dice these up about the same size as the other. It's got a woody core in it. Need my vegetable bag. All these little scraps, y'all have heard me say probably every week since we started doing this streaming thing. It's just the oven, it's heated up and ready to roll. Food's already in there. And as you take these scraps from the onions and other stuff, put it in a bag, freezer bag, leave it in the freezer, and then when you make your own chicken broth, a whole lot more economically. Yeah, that's it. So make your own chicken broth a whole lot more economically than buying pre-made chicken broth.
And it tastes better.
And it definitely tastes better. No doubt about that. Take that flounder out.
Okay, hang on.
Is that about done?
Almost.
Yeah, we're getting down to crunch time where everything's starting to cook.
All at the same time. Get the flounder or not? Here, look at that. I'll get it.
bacon is ready to come off. We're going to run it through a sieve. I've got set up over here on the side. Might be able to get it on. Yeah, I can get it on the camera. So I'm just running it through a strainer, sieve, colander. Call it a bunch of different things. I'm getting the good stuff out of the bacon fat. Of course, the bacon fat's good stuff too. I'm sorry, bacon fat. I didn't mean to harass. So, all these little bits that are in the bottom of this pan, whenever we put all the vegetables in there and saute them up, like the onions are fixing to go in there, those will start coming up and go into the dish itself.
Makes it tasty.
So I'm just going to add a little bit of this bacon grease back into the pan to saute my onions in. I say a little bit, it's like 2 shots of vodka. But before I put the pan back on the heat, I want that to cool off a little bit. Plus I want to give my range top a little wipe down over the bacon spatter. That's what I need to get, is one of them spatter screens. But you got to take it off in order to stir the stuff around. So that's been, I know that's been my misgiving with getting one. I've looked at them several times. All right, so the onion. Leave it kind of chunky, I guess. In this hash, I mean, you can use almost any kind of vegetable that you want. The common thing in hash is onion and some sort of potato. But roasted Brussels sprouts, tasty. I'm sorry, I thought I had it. So just the residual heat off of that pan. We got a little sizzle action going. In they go. Just like that. Back over to the range. Let those start to saute down a little bit. I think y'all can see what's going to happen. The Brussels sprouts and the sweet potatoes are going to come out. It's going in this pan. Bacon goes in. Adjust it with a little bit more salt and pepper depending on what we need. A little more bacon drippings maybe if it's too dry. Toss it all together. Stick it in your gob. Pasta. I'm going with spaghetti to go with our fish. Our fish. Flounder.
Yeah, I'm gonna put the chicken in there.
I need a plate.
Man, there's how baby girl likes her chicken.
This is baby girl's chicken. It's got goku garu, salt, pepper, ginger. What else?
Garlic
Garlic powder.
Garlic powder.
And olive oil.
And olive oil. And then she's gonna eat it.
Not raw. Otherwise I'll be real sick.
Yeah. Need this rinsed out so I can drain the pasta. So I'm fixing to open the fish. Not a lot to see. See, right now she's weighing her options, wishing she could have some of what we're going to have, but all she gets is chicken.
Well, I can't help my allergies.
I know. Well, you can have this. You can have the hash too, right? Sweet potatoes.
Yeah, the hash I can have as long as you're not putting fish in it.
No.
No, no fish in the hash.
No fish in the hash. No fish in the hash for you.
Not unless we wanted interesting eating.
No, I'm good. No idea about Sunday afternoons to do. Relaxing.
Relaxing.
No stress.
But this is pretty good.
So the flounder came from Costco. Supposedly wild caught, fresh frozen, all that good stuff. Sometime in the past, we used to have fresh fish on a pretty regular basis, really. I used to love to go fishing out in the Gulf whenever we lived in Florida. Probably one of the biggest things I miss about living. I didn't think I would, but I really do miss it. And we've been gone for 20-something years.
4 years.
25.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we left in 2000. Moved to Memphis, Tennessee, up in the mountains, which the mountains is where we go on vacation.
Well, Memphis isn't really mountains. Now we're mountains.
Now we're in North Georgia, where really is mountains.
Really, really close to Chattanooga, Tennessee.
Yep, about 15 minutes. You'll be in Chattanooga.
So yeah, this is mountains.
How can these still be frozen? This makes no sense. Alright, I might have a small issue. Some of them are completely thawed and some of them are still frozen.
That's really weird.
They're
It's
all
probably
lovely.
this bowl. You probably should have put it on a plate instead.
Yeah, I know that.
Because these metal bowls hold everything in.
Yeah. But it's going to be an Italian breadcrumb and baked. That's how the fish will be prepared in the ricotta sauce. Whoa! And split. And the ricotta sauce will go, the pasta will go into the ricotta sauce. Y'all see what I'm laying down there? Taste it. Ricotta is lemony fish and lemon or the way to go. Got a couple small ones for Mom. I think that'd be funny for her, don't you think?
Probably.
Do you think I should give her a big one and a small? Hard to tell.
Show the fish again where we get down.
And there's the flounder. The flounder fillets. Very thin. Got little pin bones in it. Boy, they didn't do a very good job. Man. Yeah, I could feel them right there. Just right there, there's 3 of them right there at the end. Are those bone-in tweezers in the little crud? So, well, that's a booger. Get my pin bone tweezers. Check on the onion. color on the onion. Smelling good. Hit them with a little salt and pepper. Keep putting that. As you can see, onions are getting a little color on them, and just hit them with a little salt and pepper.
Change it over.
I think I did, didn't I?
Yeah, I think I did.
Okay. And we can cut the heat off on these for now. Beautiful. Slide them off the heat to the back over here. Go back to the cutting board. You know where they're at?
Right here on the cutting board.
No, no. There's tweezers. They're big. We got a flat edge on them. Yeah. I'm gonna play a little nightmare if you try to get enough cat.
Oh, there it is. Here it is.
Yep, that's it. Cool. Alright. Bone-in tweezers. Taking them bones. If you don't have a pair of these and you like to eat fish on a regular, I need a, what did I do with that plate? Oh, it's right there.
Today is one of those days, isn't it?
It's really been an off day for sure. So, not a lot, but it's enough to make you wish you hadn't bit into it. It's definitely easier when it's fresh fish. Need some paper towels rolled out so I can dry these off. Please, ma'am. Not all of them have it, which is a good thing. We want to get these as dry as possible before we put them into the breadcrumb. So we're going to spread that on some paper towels. And put another paper towel over the top. And give them a little bit of a press. Get as much moisture out of them as we can. I think so. These little ones for Mom. Okay. Coming around with the plates. Turn the timer off. 11:40. We're going to see what our vegetables look like. Cutting board right down. Water's almost at a boil. Put it on. You're getting there. I'm going to give them 5 more minutes. Actually, yeah, Probably more than that, but we'll stay with 5 for now. I know you can't see it, but I'm just patting the fish down.
I can see the one there. Yeah, there.
Just trying to dry them up a little bit. And we got the breadcrumb. Oh yeah, that's nice. Get another paper towel. Yeah, I'm gonna take them off of this and then put them down again. Picking the fish up, and get the wet paper towel out, bring it out a new paper towel. Look at there, that was magic. And we'll just let these rest here for now.
Take a little nap.
They sacrificed enough, they deserve a little love and tender care.
Water is boiling.
Boiling water. Did y'all hear that? Boiling water. Pasta. So I need about half of this container. Or just do it all?
Just do it all.
Of course. Because we're Americans.
We might like a leftover.
Give her a twist. Is it going to be a moment in time? We're not on the right camera. That would have been awesome.
I'm so sorry.
It said. It's okay. Anyways, long pastas. Spread them out around the outside of your bowl. Bowl. Jesus. Been a rough day.
Yeah, it'd be alright.
And they'll slowly sink in. If you want to understand, if you actually break them, an Italian man will show up at your house and kill you.
Have you more coffee?
No. We have drank, partaken of all the coffee. Do we need to put another pot on for Mom, you think? Cutting board, are we done?
See, look, it's slowly sinking.
Yep. I'm going to need another after we get done with this. So, magic number for me on pasta has always been 10 minutes for spaghetti. Other pastas, depending on the thickness, I've gone as high as 12 minutes, but that's usually on some pretty thick pasta. The best pasta, of course, is the fresh pasta that I haven't made in quite some time that I need to get back to making again because it's so much better.
Yeah.
There we go. All our pastas are in the water.
Nobody broke.
Bring this back over here. Get it ready. For the other vegetables. So, we need that pan. Garlic. What is this for? Crushed red pepper flake and 4 garlic cloves. Is that for? Not for that. Not for that.
What's it for the What is it for the hash?
Yes. I have that. For the hash. So while we're waiting on the pasta to cook, got a little crushed red pepper flake that's going to be going in with the vegetables.
Vegetable.
Let's eyeball our vegetables. Oh, they're getting there.
They smell good.
Yeah, they smell delicious. Take the vegetables out and flip them around a little bit, give them a little stir up. Sorry, we can't do that on camera. We just don't have enough cameras, I should say. What I was talking about earlier as far as the Brussels sprout chip, the outer shells of those Brussels sprouts get crispy like that. It's tasty. Alright, so our vegetables are done.
No, leave that oven alone.
Yeah, leave that alone. The fish got to go in there. Just a Brussels sprout. Sweet potatoes are soft. Brussels sprouts are caramelized a little bit.
Oh wow, that's delicious.
So we're going to end our pan with all this goodness to make our hash. Hopefully we're on the right camera this time. I didn't check.
We are.
Yay! Show the people what you're doing.
That would be the purpose, right?
Yeah. Alright babe, I'm going to need you to wipe this pan down and oil it back up because we need it for the fish. Hopefully it'll cool off because alright, so we got all that going on. The fish is going in the oven on that same pan as y'all just heard. Bacon's coming over. We're going to give a little bit of bacon drippings over the top because everything tastes better with bacon drippings. And then the bacon goes back in. I'm just going to put that on a low heat just to keep it warm, really. Then we're going to put some crushed red pepper flake. Just for a touch of spice. Not a whole lot. Beautiful. And my finger just locked up for some reason. Then it's just a matter of mixing all this together. Pasta's looking good over there. We'll give it a stir here in just a minute.
That looks good.
Do what, baby?
That looks good.
Yeah, it does. And if you wanted to, you could actually mix all this together and then put it back in the oven and let it roast off a little bit more. Nothing wrong with that. Get a little more color on it. We might do that right there at the end of the fish, just so everything stays nice and hot. So on our pasta, going in with a little bit of olive oil in the pasta. Give it a little bit of a stir. Beautiful. Nice and plump. I know you do. She can't help herself. Make sure nothing's sticking to the bottom of the pan.
Junior Knight says, if only I could smell the food through the video. It looks so good.
Yeah, sure. You know.
I need a little bit of salt.
A little bit of salt?
Yeah.
What about garlic?
Yeah.
Garlic's only in the Brussels sprouts. Alright, so our official taster says we need a little more salt.
What about that garlic up there? What's that garlic for?
That's for
What's it for that?
oh yeah, it's for this, sorry. And I got garlic over on the cutting board that I got to mince up. It goes in here as well. So a little salt right there, a little tinge of pepper. And we'll smash up these garlics right quick. Throw them in. Smash it out. And knife one way across and then turn, run the other way. And you got minced garlic. Just like that. Beautiful, beautiful. If you're not a big fan of garlic, I'm sorry. Probably should not come to this house.
Right.
So we're just going to sprinkle the minced garlic around. Make sure I get it all. Delicious. And then mix it in. We've got about a minute left on the pasta. Do what, baby? Did I spill? Oh, yeah. Boiling water. So yeah, I think whenever we go in with the fish, we'll cook the fish about halfway, and then we'll add in the vegetables underneath it in the stove or in the oven. Good stuff. Alright, now I'm gonna make one of the sink right quick.
Oh, sorry, here.
Alright, we're going to check our pasta, see where we're at. Looks good. Perfect. Nice al dente. So whenever we go into the, what's that stuff called? The piccata sauce. They'll finish up in there. Got a little bit of a cleanup on aisle 4 we got to take care of.
Wow. A lot of cleanup.
Oh, my fingers. I am going to retain some of the pasta water just in case I need it to thicken up the piccata. Probably won't, but who knows. So there's our pasta. Doesn't make any difference if it cools off a little bit or not. Now we'll get these little brown bits where the water spilled over. Probably have to get this after the stream, that part right there. Need another pan to go here. One of the cow flan. This is going to be for our piccata sauce, but we're going to get the fish going right now, so I need the breadcrumbs. How am I going to... Let's see. Back over here right quick. Probably going to need a plate, you think? So this is the... And then I need the Parmesan. I forgot to put the Parmesan in here. I was going to grate it.
Here's your plate.
There you go.
Wow. See, has the refrigerator smelling amazing.
Oh yeah. So, we've got to grate a little bit of Parmesan.
Not gonna rinse that.
Figured I'd leave something to do with the breading for the stream, and now I'm realizing I probably should have just done it all and talked about it. So, we'll put about a half a cup of Parmesan in the breading, mix it in. Don't need no big chunks like that. The zester works really well at making it really fine. See? Kind of looks like snow. And of course, after the cook, we'll probably grate a little more Parmesan over the top. We've got a house full of rats. Parmesan going in, and then I believe my taster's standing behind me with a lemon. I'll put some lemon zest in here. It already has parsley, salt, pepper, oregano, basil, salt, pepper, oregano, basil, garlic powder, onion powder. I think that was it. Oh, parsley. That's the green stuff. So there's our half a cup or so of Parmesan. Get the stem off the lemon. And pour in some lemon zest. And we're going to save the lemon so we can actually use the juice out of this lemon to go in the piccata. That way you don't waste a lemon. This thing feels weird. It feels like it's hollow. That sounds like it's hollow.
No.
It's weird. It feels weird. Alright, knock our lemon zest off.
Well, there's still some on the...
That little piece of Parmesan cheese was trying to run away. I had to punish it by eating it. Get our zest off the bottom of here. We're going to mix this all in real good. The breadcrumbs actually help to... It's panko breadcrumbs, nothing special. The breadcrumbs will help absorb some of the juices, because there is a little bit of juice from the lemon peel. Parsley, we used fresh parsley instead of dried parsley, so there's a little bit of moisture there. Just tastes better, fresher taste. I'm gonna bring that pan over and set it on top of that skillet. Oh, it's not sticking, is it?
That's what I was checking.
Oh, okay.
Bring which
It's
Oh, the big one?
yes, ma'am. It should have cooled off, right? So, a couple of these fillets, these small bad boys, will fit in this bowl. So we're going to pack the breading on them. As best we can. Might take a couple of firmer than I thought. Then we end up with a breaded fillet like that, and onto the pan. Grab the next one. Wash, rinse, and repeat.
Right.
Flip it over. Not really sure why this breading is not sticking to this fish. It'll be okay. We'll make it work.
Should we put some olive oil on it?
It shouldn't. I mean, there's the residual. There's still a little bit of residual moisture. Be alright. If I have to, I can spread some crumb over the top. Because yeah, if I pick it up, it's just weird. God, no, man, that's not. Maybe I should have sprinkled a little olive oil on to help it stick. Alright, for the rest of them, I think we're going to have to go to the plate. Put a bit of breadcrumb on the plate.
Oh, wow.
What's wrong? Yeah, okay. Try to turn that heat off on this. If you can, stir it through real good.
It's fine. It's not sticking.
Is it not? That's good. More breadcrumb, more fish.
Yeah, dude, there ain't gonna be none of this right here left.
I don't think so. Yeah, the hash is what we're talking about. It's really good. A little more breadcrumb. Piece of fish. Breadcrumb over the top. I guess I could have done a dredge or something. I don't know. Just never had a problem with breadcrumb not sticking to fish. First time for everything.
Yep. That would be today.
Of course.
Of course, when it gets in there in the oven with that parm, it'll.
Yeah, some of the moisture will come out and lock onto it, or it should. And then we got extra breadcrumb left over. Do some chicken. We got all kinds of midweek goodies going on. Got stuff to make a BLT sandwich.
Mm-hmm.
On a hoagie
All
roll.
kinds of stuff going on.
Excuse me. I think there's going to be just enough room.
Just enough.
Just fish.
How good is your Tetris skills?
Right? Tetris. See? Thought we were just wasting our time playing Tetris. You never knew it was going to be coming in handy.
Right.
Unlike advanced algebra. Well, I shouldn't say that. I have actually used advanced algebra from time to time. I'm just going to throw a little extra breadcrumb on top of some of these. I got one more piece of fish that I think will fit right there. Yeah. So we got just enough room.
That's a big one, man. It's like almost off the plate, too.
Mm-hmm. Messy. Make sure it sticks on the bottom at least. Slide this thing over. Everybody make room on the bus. Touch right there. How are we looking? Okay.
This is stupid. Yeah.
Breadcrumbs everywhere. Fish going in the oven. Set a timer for 10 minutes. Now we do a little cleanup.
A lot of cleanup.
Breadcrumbs everywhere. Then we get started on the piccata sauce. I'm done with the cutting board, right? Or I got lemons to go, don't I?
Yeah, you got some garlic and some more garlic.
Some more garlic. Let's see, this is loud, sorry. I'm gonna bring stuff over to make the piccata. Set it beside me so I know where it's at. Just clean up this cutting board. Here we go.
These used to go in and just be melted.
Freaking breadcrumbs went everywhere. More garlic, which needs to be minced.
Behind you.
Whoa! That one's trying to run away. Unfortunately, we have just enough garlic laid out, so I'm going to have to rinse them off and put them back in the game, Coach. Get my heat going on my pan right quick. Smashing the garlic out, fixing to mince it up. Yeah.
Oh, you're heating that pan.
Yeah. Run a knife through the garlic real well. real good. Just so, whatever. Come back across it. Mince it up. Flip through it one more time. Garlic is ready to go.
I was afraid this was going to be too blonde, but it's not.
No, it should. Then I'm going to go back in the oven with it. Get some more color on it. Alright, so need a little bit of olive oil in the pan. That's just to help keep the butter from burning. So we got 4 tablespoons of butter, I think. Sugar. Mom's here. I'm gonna melt that down. Gonna be delicious. So there's a roux that's going to be made out of this here in a minute. Once we get stuff going with it, there'll be some flour that'll go in, help thicken things up. Deliciousness for sure. And then lemon zest, lemon juice, lemon zest, salt, pepper, of course, capers. Flip over. Just melting our butter now. And all that garlic goes in. Just like that. That was Mom, right? Mm-hmm. Why don't you leave her? Set her in the living room.
Yeah.
Just gonna saute the garlic a little bit. Y'all hadn't figured out we like garlic, so.
Right.
There's a high spot in this pan right dead in the center. Let that go for a minute. Broth, white wine. Flour, a little more butter if we need it. That's smelling good. Roasting garlic. Again, not much better smelling, except, well, if we had some onions, so if the onions were in this, it'd be really good too. So I'm gonna hit this with a couple pinches of salt, a good pinch of pepper, and let her go. Add in our flour here in just a minute. I want to get a little bit of color on the garlic. Raw garlic's a harsh thing on the palate. Let it heat up a little bit. Then we'll have to get a whisk. Going in with our white wine. A cup of white wine. I'm gonna let that return to a boil, or come up to a boil, reduce the wine a little bit to get the sweetness out. Bring the sweetness out, I should say.
Oh my God, it smells good in here.
So, I gotta open the microwave, so switch over to the cutting board for a second. One of the cameras is right in front of the microwave. Melt some butter.
Oh, it smells so good.
Give me a spoon. Alright, you back on the cutting board?
Yeah.
I'm trying to make a roux, so it's equal parts flour and fat. And just stir it up. It makes like a kind of almost like a paste, I guess, a thin paste. You just want to make sure that all the flour is incorporated into the fat. And it doesn't have to be butter, it can be olive oil, it can be bacon grease, it can be beef fat, chicken fat, duck fat. It just needs to be a fat.
You get that? Fat.
Fat. Alright, back over to the there. Alright, the chicken stock. Gotta be careful with this, make sure I don't put too much in there. 3 cups of chicken stock. Alright, so now we're going to add in our chicken stock. Our wine's reduced about halfway, and maybe a little more. Oop. That's our first timer on a fish. Yeah, boy. We're going to put our vegetables underneath. We're going to turn the fish around. Like that. Close the door, timing. Let's go that long. Keep throwing my hot pad across the kitchen. Probably should keep it in front of me.
You like to do that. You like to toss it. Go for a ride.
So in here we're going with a cup of chicken stock. 2 cups of chicken stock. And 3 cups of chicken stock. Bring that back up to a boil. That's a lot of piccata sauce. A lot of piccata sauce. Yeah, alright. We'll put our pasta back on this side over here because the piccata sauce is going in there. Once it's done. Alright, what else we need? We need the lemon. The zester. That's a slicer.
Just heat it up, right? You don't need this one, right?
No. Some lemon juice of a lemon. That. The squeezer. So it can go in. Maybe one day this will come back up to a boil.
Whoa. Well, at least it's cleaning while it's squirting, right?
Right. Alright, in with the lemon juice. We do have another lemon on standby in case it's not lemony enough. Because not all lemons were created equal. Let me put the slices in.
What?
Need something to put the lemon slices in for the garnish. We have a lemon. Take the front and back off of that bad boy. Just slicing a lemon for a garnish. Not a lot to see here, people. Special, huh? I knew this one was going to take a little bit longer, but I'm running a little bit longer than I like. Definitely trying to keep my fingers out of the way. Lemon slices over here. Lemon slices for garnish. And what you'll do, you'll break it on one side and give her a twist. Oh, we got boilage. Like a cutting board down. Lemon juice disinfects the cutting board. Check that out. Nice off, we can burn it up. All done cutting for today. So now, right? End up right there. Go back over to the stove top. Ricotta sauce is boiling, which is beautiful. I've got a roux already. Just looking to make sure I got all the flour incorporated. And then we'll take my whisk. Get that roux off my spoon. Could have minced that garlic up a little finer, huh? It'll be alright. We're going to incorporate the roux. And this should start to thicken our piccata sauce up. Beautiful color change. A little bit of that pasta water to get the rest of the roux out of here. Because we want it all. We want all that buttery, floury goodness. Kind of running out of things to say, you know?
Yeah, no.
Yes, ma'am. There we go. So once that starts to thicken up a little bit, We got the capers, and we got some parsley left over that's got to go in. And it's not like a thick type of it's not like a gravy. It's more like a nap. It's called nappe. Coats the back of a spoon. It's a French term, I guess. Something like that. Where's the parsley?
Parsley?
The parsley?
Then you dump it all in.
Dump it all in what? What do we do with the parsley?
You put it in here and you put it in the soup.
Put cilantro in the soup. And I put all the parsley in the breadcrumbs. Okay.
I was like, wait, what?
Alright, no breadcrumb, no parsley for this piccata. It should have parsley in it. I accidentally put all the parsley that we had in the breadcrumb, and I should have only put half of the parsley in the breadcrumb. So capers, turn your heat off, add your capers in, stir them in good. The timer went off, so we got to pull the fish out. Put that right there. Get the cutting board up out the way. Pull it up. Get this up out the way. Where am I going with the fish? Right here? Or over there?
Yeah.
And come on, fishy. Fishy. Nice. Okay. Sorry, that was a little hot. I'll show it to you, I promise. There's the fish. Baked fish, little breadcrumbs on the top. Set it right there. I gotta come out with the vegetables.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Need to taste the piccata, see if it needs more salt.
Of course.
Okay, that got hot quick. I'm gonna change the hot pad out right quick. Get a new hot pad.
If you want finger sauce, right?
Yeah. Alright, go ahead.
Yes, a little bit.
A little bit of salt, lemon. Got a good lemon bite.
Did you put any Parmesan on that?
No, not yet.
Just over the top.
Yeah, it's gonna go over the top. So a little more salt. Just like that. You gotta stir up. And it's gonna go into our pasta. Or our pasta's going to come into it. Either way, doesn't make any difference. They're going to get combined. Give it a last little taste. I like that. Then we're coming up and over into our pasta. I need something to scrape the bowl. I got it. Just like that. And then we'll need the tongs and mix that up real good. Sorry.
The big ones?
Yeah. Just incorporate the pasta into the piccata. That reheats the pasta. Kind of cool. And infuses it with flavor. All that garlic in there, boy. Let's go. You okay? You sure?
Yes.
So we're going to plate this up right quick and let you guys go. Get Mom in here to eat before she starts gnawing on one of the kids. Okay. Which plate did we decide on this week, babes?
This one.
Before I grab this stupid thing.
Yeah.
Just leave it on there like that. Alright, so she's got her plate that she wants to use. Here's your dishing spoon. Hand me the... Now I'm scared to touch this pot. I got it.
What?
I was going to twist the pasta onto that plate.
Okay. It's still twisted.
They make it look so easy on TV.
Well, if we weren't running over, it would look easy here too.
Right. So just give it a little twist so it's got some sort of semblance of a shape, I guess. Not really.
Okay, quit picking.
Okay, a couple capers. Is this going to be Mom's?
Yeah, I can't wait.
So now we've got to get Mom's couple of pieces of fish on there. Where's my spatula? Found it. Plating up the fish. Pass it off to my bride. She'll make it look like pretty. Oh, I gotta cook Jade's chicken too, don't I? Gotta turn the oven back on. I still got a piece of chicken I gotta cook. Where's your lemon?
Yeah, we're just all with it today.
I'm telling you, we're half an hour over our normal time, so.
There we go. There's a lemon. Ta-da!
Alright. So we got herb crusted flounder over piccata flavored noodles with Brussels sprout. What's that stuff? Sweet potato hash with onions and bacon. Bon appetit. Now we gotta get our pictures. So anyways, guys, appreciate y'all coming in.
Thanks for dealing with us.
Appreciate y'all dealing while we had all of our hiccups late. It started out really well, was going really well, and then for some reason just went haywire there at the end. But appreciate y'all coming in, and we'll see y'all next time. Take care. Bye-bye.